got. I'm Presidential Marketing Director for the Juice Plus company, and what that means is I've reached the highest position within the company. You basically get your way up the ladder and you can work up to some bonuses that come to 78.8k. So I've been lucky enough to reach those, and if I can, anyone can, trust me. So I made those bonuses within my first 2 years in the business, whilst working a full-time job. So I worked full-time in retail, and I did this very much part-time on the side. As you are aware, I am a mum of 2 boys, so life is crazy, but I absolutely love this. A little bit of my background is, at the time of taking this opportunity 4 years ago now, 4.5, I was a single mum, and I was working full-time in retail that I had done for 15 years. I had a really senior job. It was quite stressful, and I came to a point in my life where I'd reached 30, and I felt like, basically, what am I living for? Like, all I do is work, sleep, eat, and repeat. And I also felt like after payday, I had nothing left in my account at all. So it was pretty stressful. Like, after payday, I was counting 3 weeks until the next payday. And I was just so sick of money being on my mind all of the time. I was so sick of budgeting all of the time. Everything I had to think about was always down to money. And it really limited things that I could do with my little boy. So I was just sick of it, and I was really embarrassed. I kept having to ask my little brother to lend me money till the end of the month. And I felt like, when you're a mum, you know, you should be able to look after your own finances, but I was just struggling massively. So it came to me at the perfect time. I didn't take turning 30 very well. I wasn't very healthy, and I'd had a recent health scare as well. So I really wanted to improve my health, but I didn't really know how to. I was quite ignorant to my health. I wasn't too fussed about cooking. It didn't interest me. But I did know that I felt like poo, and I needed to sort that out. So I took this and I joined the product straight away. I was my own customer. What I loved was it was so easy to make the shakes, and I think the shakes are really good for people to start off on, because they really educate you on how goodness makes you feel. And the shakes are all natural and all full of goodness, very different to other shakes out there on the market. These are plant-based, they're natural, and they can be dairy-free as well, so they suit quite a wide range of people. So I was on the shakes for about 2 weeks, lost about 7 pounds, which did notice a lot on me, because I didn't really have that much to lose. But what I noticed most was my energy. I felt a lot more like I was buzzing around. I wasn't falling asleep at 8 o'clock with the baby, and I just started to feel quite like amazing. I started paying more of an interest in what I was putting into my body. I was educating myself on the food plan that we give to our customers, making my meals from scratch, and I was really, really enjoying being my first customer. So that was how I started. I started just sharing it with work colleagues, friends and family to start off with. Originally, I just wanted an extra £100 a month, £50 to £100 a month, where I could call it my fun money. So that was money that bills couldn't touch. I made my investment back in my first month, and then I started doubling my pays like month after that. I was within this for about a year, and it started matching my full-time salary. Now, I was on a really good salary, so that shocked me. And I couldn't believe that I was earning that sort of money part-time off my phone in my own spare time, versus being in a place where I was 40 hours a week plus, being told when I can have a day off, being told when I can go home, being told when I could have holiday, you know, having a lot of pressure put on me, and I was starting to earn the same from being on my phone. So I found that the job was so rewarding, helping other people, that I just got addicted to it and started doing it every minute I had spare. I was on my phone. Then a few months into it, after that, it started doubling my pay, and I started reaching the bonuses in the process. So this business has completely changed my life financially. After 2 years, I was able to quit my full-time job. And I haven't worked in retail now for 2.5 years. So for 2.5 years, I've been at home, doing this full-time at home, and still love every single minute of it. I've had, like I said, all of the bonuses. I've been able to get a new house, holidays, things that we didn't have before, which is amazing. But also it's given me the opportunity to be the mum that I want to be and be at home with my children. I've made so many friends. It is really nice to be around positive girls that help each other, and also it's really nice to help people. So when you're helping your clients, it's really rewarding. I've not had a job that's really rewarding before, or I've never had a job where I've got recognition before. I've never had a job where I've got bonuses before, and I've never had a job where I could travel. And I've been able to do all of them things from this business. We've got incentives at the moment running where the team can win trips to Cornwall, Ibiza, Dubai, Thailand, and it's available to everybody, and so are the bonuses. So it just depends how hard you want to work for them. If you want to do it as a hobby and just earn enough to pay for your own products, that's absolutely fine. But if you're one of these people that's really determined and you want to tick off all the positions and all the bonuses, then you can go for that as well. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company, and then I'm going to let one of my girls in the team speak and share her experience of joining our team. So a bit about the company. The company is the world's most medically backed product on the market. We are global. So when you get your franchise, you can operate in 26 different countries, which is just incredible. Like, I get paid from 13 countries now, and I haven't even been to more than 5 of them. So that is really, really amazing. I've got a team in Canada, Australia, Dubai. It is just incredible. So you can also have a business wherever we operate from your franchise. The company has been around for 48 years. So before it done Juice Plus, it was a water filter company. So they're very much established. They're really strong. They're not going nowhere, which I love about this business, because lots of businesses come and disappear, whereas this one, has got the longevity. And also, it's just such a great company to work for. It's leading the way in direct selling. Let me just check my notes. What else have I got? Oh, yeah. So health and wellness. The health and wellness industry is looking to grow another 54% by 2022. So this is the right industry to be in. I don't know if you've noticed, but everywhere seems to be a bit more aware of their health. Vegan cafes are popping up on the high street, and people are starting to question their health a little bit more. So it's definitely on the rise. It's definitely the right industry to be in. It's the only industry that's looking to rise versus any others. So that is amazing. And the fact that we're online is where everything is going also. So it's a win-win. And what else have I got here? There's 4 elements to our business. It's really, really simple. So if you're thinking, can you do this business? If you use social media, yes, you can. If you have a phone, yes, you can. Now I'm going to tell you how you do it. So the first element to the business is retail. So we retail the products via our online back office ordering system that you get when you sign up. So that is it's just like shopping on any other internet shopping. You find the item that the customer wants, you add it to the basket, you check out. It's simple. If you can shop on Amazon, you can do this business. So that is how you process an order. The next stage, the company will ship the products to the customer direct. So that means you don't have to Buy a large starter kit. You don't have to order stock in bulk and then have your stock available to send out. You don't have to go to the post office. You don't have to spend one night going around sending it like to the different streets that you've been around. Like, that's not what we're about. The company do all that stuff for us so that we can purely be engaging with people, helping our customers and having fun. So the company also pay you and they pay your team. They deal with any returns and they invoice the customer, and they take payment from the customer also. So you don't have to deal with any of that side of thing either, which is another great thing that I love, because, you know, I've got 1,300 people in my team now, and I couldn't really be 100% guaranteed that I'll be able to pay them right, I'm sure. So the fact that the company do it all for me is amazing. The third element to the business is networking. So what that means is you will be a product of the product. You don't have to have your results instantly. You might have a goal that you're trying to reach. You might have something that you're trying to cut down. You might want to try and cut out coffee, whatever whatever you want to do. So you might want to feel better in some way. Most women want to look good, feel good, make some money. So there will be something that you'll want to improve: your energy levels, your hair, your nails, your skin, your weight, whatever it be. Your journey is unique to you. So what you will do is you will take the products and you will just share what that product is doing for you. It's a bit like a blog. You're just sharing your journey. So that is what you'll do on social media. You'll share other people's results. You'll connect with people more. You'll add people onto social media more. That is what the job's about. That is networking. It's the same as you going into a restaurant and checking in. That is you networking for that company. It's the same as you saying to someone, do you like go and watch this film at the cinema? That is you networking for that film. Okay, so it's not complicated. We do it anyway, but we don't get paid for it. So this is where you do get paid for it. You can earn from your orders 10 to 20% commissions, depending. Basically, you start on 10% like everyone does, and then when you hit your first couple of positions, you'll get extra commissions, which will take you up to 20% commission. That's the maximum commissions we pay out. And then you will also earn commissions from your team underneath you. So you can build a team from day one and start being paid from your team also. And your team will also help you get bonuses too. So that is the 4 elements. Really, really simple, guys. It's just such an incredible product. The business do everything for you. You know, they provide the medical studies. They provide an amazing, amazing whole food nutritional product that is suitable for anyone. You know, children can have it. Pregnant and breastfeeding ladies can have it. Old people can have it, young people can have it, sports people can have it. It's suitable for such a wide range of people. It's just insane. So everything's there. Like, we've got everything we need. All the tools on the office is available. You get a website link that's unique to you so that you can send a website link to people and they can shop themselves on your shop. And like I said to you, we're global. So that is it from me. Hopefully I've covered enough with you guys and you understand. I'm going to ask my speaker to come on. So Vicky, can you unmute yourself, or do I need to? I've done it, I think. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So I just want to introduce Vicky. So Vicky is a nurse. She works full-time and also a mummy. So Vicky, how did you come across this business and what made you want to join?
Okay, so firstly, I'm only part-time actually, Hayley, not full-time.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
All right.
The shifts and everything.
I think it's a bit crazy with your shifts.
So basically, my story is a bit different. I didn't go into it. A lot of people do this once they started taking the products, I think, and they fall in love with the products and then go on to it. For me, it was more the business side of it. Mm-hmm. Briefly, my history, you've not heard this full story either, Hayley, but it's just, I was a single parent, working part-time as a nurse, had to rely on my mum a lot for childcare and things like that. Then I met somebody, thought it was the man of my dreams. we ended up moving in together. I foolishly sold my house to go out and live with him, fell pregnant, had Jack, and the dream kind of collapsed, as it were, and I found myself in a situation where I had to leave. So basically I'd sold my house, sold my car, and I moved back home to Sheffield, because I'd moved out of Sheffield as well. I moved back home with my mum with 2 young kids, nowhere to live, nothing. So I was on tax credits as well, and it gets me quite sorry. So I was just obsessed with social media anyway, always on my phone, always scrolling through Instagram. And my upline Gemma, we just became friends on Instagram, and I was just kind of following her story, but not really looking much at the product side of it, but more she was talking about the business, and she was working from a phone and around her daughter and stuff. And she just put a post on Instagram one day and said, do you want to earn some extra cash? And I'm a bit kind of like, yes, just I'll have a go. I didn't understand anything about what was being involved or anything. I just thought, why not? I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain, basically. So I got in touch with Gemma and paid my 50 quid, signed up, didn't have a clue what I was supposed to be doing or anything, and just kind of ran with it. I ordered the capsules first because I didn't need to lose any weight, really. I'm quite lucky in that respect. And I kind of thought, oh, what am I going to gain from it? So I ordered the capsules, started taking those, and immediately after a couple of weeks, I just started feeling a difference. At first, I was a bit like, is it just a bit of placebo effect because I'm excited about the business and stuff and I've got something to focus on? But no, it just carried on. I was in a new house by then. I'd managed to get a new house, and Jack, my 2.5-year-old now, he's just full on. Stella was such a good baby. She did everything she's supposed to do, and Jack is just the complete opposite. I've never felt so tired and knackered and horrendous in my life. He just kind of pushed me to the limit. So I used to put him to bed at 7:30 and fall asleep in bed with him. You know, wake up at 11, have to come downstairs, sort all the house out, go to bed, couldn't get up for work in the morning. I just felt shocking. And as soon as I started taking these capsules, I was just like, something's happening here. I started sharing my story, obviously everything. Then I ordered the shakes because I was flying around all the time. I'd never eat breakfast, or I'd miss lunch, whichever way. If I was working, then I'd miss my breakfast.
Yeah.
If I'd miss my lunch because I was running around just doing stuff, trying to sort my house out and things. So sorry, I'm waffling. And I just, from then, it just took over my life because I just had something to focus on. And it's just, I've made so many amazing, supportive friends out of it. It's given me a passion for something. I mean, I've always been into health and fitness until I had Jack. And obviously I didn't have the energy to go to the gym or do anything. I just felt like I'd lost me, you know? Yeah. And since I started on the products and started doing this business, I've just got a zest for life back. It's really weird. It's really weird. I love everything about it. I can't tell you. I mean, I work and I do what I need to do, and it's not hard. All these people that I talk to and say, oh, I haven't got the time and whatever, you get so much support. You know what you have to do every day, and you just put the time aside, a couple of hours, you know, and you can do it. I'm more productive on the days that I work, because I know I've got a set amount of time where I can get stuff done. Whereas if I'm at home with the kids, I get distracted and I'm like, oh, I'll try to do a bit here, a bit there. But it's just so easy to do. Yeah. I've hit, a couple of promotions, and I've signed my 3rd team up today. I just can't tell you how much I'm loving it.
Yeah. It's so addictive because it is just such a positive thing, and like you said, it's like a win-win. Like, you get to feel amazing, you get to share that and help other people feel amazing, and you get amazing wages and bonuses, and you're around people that support you 110%. So what would you say to anyone that's considering it, that's not sure? I know you've touched on time, but what would your other thing be that you'd say to someone other than the time?
I would just say, if you're kind of on the fence, as it were, just go for it. You've got nothing to lose. If you're already on the products, you're going to get your products kind of cheaper anyway, worst case scenario, but you've got everything to gain. You're going to get healthier. you're going to make some money. You know, I'm not making mega money from it yet, but it's going up.
Mm.
And I can see what's possible, and I know I can get there. I mean, I've met you, Hayley, I've known, and other girls in the team that have done it, and it's doable. If you can put the effort in, then there's no excuse. Sorry, there's no excuse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking at me, well, if she can do it, anyone can do it. Because I'm just normal. I've got to the top, and it's just purely from being determined and hardworking. And like you said, putting that couple of hours aside where you dedicate it to your own business. So what would your best thing be about the business? What's your one best thing that you absolutely love the most?
That I love the most at the moment. Well, like I say, I'm not making massive money, so it's not the financial thing so much. It's the friendships and the relationships and the confidence. I mean, you know how many times I've put off doing this call because I can't face the thought of doing anything like this, and I'm just more confident. I feel like I'm making a difference. You get your feedback from your customers, and it's like, God, I'm actually helping people here. It's not just, like I say, it's not the money, which is why I went into it initially. That is coming, and the goal is to go off benefits. But I've made some really great mates. The events and, Brighton's coming up. I just can't wait. I'm buzzing about it.
Oh, well, you're amazing. And for a newcomer, you've done really, really well. You've smashed it. You've been on our leaderboard. You've really led the way. So I'm really excited for you, and I know that you're going to go so far in this business, and it's people like you, just even seeing your confidence grow, and the fact that you're doing this call today, it makes me really proud of what we do. We build women up, so it's really, really good, and thank you for joining, Vicky. I know you didn't really want to, and you've been putting it off, so thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So guys, if you like what you've heard on today's call and you're thinking about earning some extra money, and you're saving for something, or you've got spare time in your hands and you just want to do something that's nice and rewarding, then speak to the person that invited you onto the call tonight, and just go for it. Just say yes and learn as you earn. Don't worry about what do I do. You're set up completely. You're taught from the start what to do. You've got leaders in this team that have done the bonuses, so it's not achievable. We've all done it. I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. And like I said, hopefully you haven't got many questions, but if you have got any, then go to the person that invited you onto the call this evening. Thank you so much, Vicky. I'm super proud of you, and take care, guys. Bye.